We are often asked, how is it possible for a small team like ours to run the entire cloud? How is it possible to make it reliable? Well, one of the things that we often use is called chaos engineering, which is basically the same thing as Netflix Chaos Monkey that they use. So I'm going to show you how Redu handles that case and how you can use this on your own if you want on Redu to test the resilience of your systems. So in this video I'm going to deploy Redu's version of Chaos Monkey. I'm gonna deploy also a real application and I'm gonna let Monkey destroy it. And I'm gonna use agents to recover it bit by bit. Okay, so to showcase this, I'm gonna use Plausible. I picked it because it has two separate databases, so it's a good option to see how Monkey will destroy things, and I want real data to be destroyed. For the Monkey, we're gonna use, this is the public repo. I created a small fork of our Chaos Monkey version, so you're free to download it if you want. This is a very general version. In production, we do not use it exactly like this. We use it in a more specialized way, but this is a good way to show how this works. For your own use cases, the best option is to get this repo and modify it for your own use case. Okay, so let's go and start the deployment. I'm just gonna go and clone both of these projects. So get it here, git clone first one, and I'm gonna do the same for the Chaos Monkey, git clone the other one. Okay, after it's done, I'm gonna go to that folder and I'm just gonna launch Cloud, and I'm gonna do the same for Red Chaos Monkey. For the deployment, I'm gonna make it simple. I'm gonna tell it exactly what I want. So for the Plausible, I'm gonna tell it, can you deploy this to Redu? Use managed DBs for both ClickHouse and Postgres. I don't want agent to discover that it can do it this way because I already know that I want this type of deployments. Okay, here I can do just deploy this to Redu. Okay, let's wait for deployment to be finished. Okay, so this is the plan that agent came up with. So one large VM and two small VMs for databases. I'm just gonna say yes, go run it end to end. And for the Chaos Monkey, I'm gonna use one small VM, but I'm gonna tell it to just put placeholders for now, and I'm gonna update it later after everything is finished. So placeholder, and it will be armed. I don't want a dry run, and I want to mint a scope key. Yes. Okay, so both of them should finish soon. Alright, both deployments are done. Let's go and check what's on the URL. So I'm gonna go here and I'm just gonna, okay, I'm gonna tell the agent to just set up some kind of account for me. So go and set up some kind of account for me. Okay, and let's wait for this to be finished. Alright, it's done, and I should be able to just do this. Perfect. And to log in, let's take a look at what agent created. Okay, my account. Sure. And for passwords, let's see. Alright, perfect. Okay, so far this worked. Let's do a few more things. Can you populate those databases? Some data. Okay. Alright, so seeding done. Let's see. Alright, perfect. It added some data here. Okay, perfect. So before I let Chaos Monkey to destroy this, I'm first gonna say, can you back up all my instances, databases, everything? Let's back up everything first. Okay, so the backups are done. Let's go and check in UI what's exactly there. So if I go to my UI, I can go to virtual machines and instances, and I can see 3 VMs that are plausible. So this is the web UI, this is the Postgres database, and this is ClickHouse database. Okay, let's take a look at backups, and there is backups for everything. It also included Chaos Monkey backup because I said backup everything. However, it's fine to be there. I don't mind it. Okay, so now I want Chaos Monkey to be able to delete those 3. Let's go and tell it that. So I'm gonna go to console. I'm gonna tell register all plausible instances as targets. So both web UI and databases. Okay, so our railguards blocked this because this is highly destructive thing to do, and it asked for more variables to set first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say chaos I agree with max skills to be 1. Also increase that timer to, let's say, 10 minutes. No, 20 minutes. So we clearly see what's happening. It's not too much chaotic. Okay, what else do I want? Okay, and I approve. I had to do this because redu agent is highly restrictive in case there are big changes that can hurt production, and this is technically a production, so in that case it needs explicit approval. Okay, so monkey is redeployed and it's armed, so it will kill real instances. There is 20-minute interval and 50% chance there is that it's gonna happen, and the budget is it will kill just once and then stop. It will never kill itself also. What I'm gonna do now is to go here and to tell it to trigger it once. Okay, go and trigger it once. Activate the monkey. I want to activate it now, so I don't need to wait for these 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna increase the budget later. So one agent is gonna go and heal what monkey is destroying, and the monkey is gonna go and destroy things on this interval. So let's check. And we can actually see the results right now. It stuck the ClickHouse database. So now it's gonna delete it. Yes, and we can see it's getting deleted. So let's wait for that to be deleted, and I'm gonna go and tell the first agent here, when it stopped working, to heal it. Okay, so it figured out, because the monkey is on the other VM, that monkey actually destroyed it. However, it knows that ClickHouse is destroyed. So what I'm gonna say here is restore only, but leave it armed. Okay, and it managed to heal it. So we can see that it restored everything, all event sections are done. So now if I refresh this, it should work. And yes. Alright, perfect. So let's go and do this again. This time I'm gonna do it like this. Now first I'm gonna say I am the monkey again. This time add 3 kill targets. No, at this time tell monkey to do it 3 times and monitor, so you can report to me when monkey does monkey business. Okay, let's wait for monkey to be armed again. Alright, so it finished and monkey is armed. So there is budget of 3 and 3 plausible VMs there are its target. So at any moment it can just go and it can kill any of those plausible instances. Okay, so let's go to the other agent and tell it monkey is going to do monkey business. Watch those plausible VMs instances, and if monkey destroys them, heal them up. Okay, so let's see if this agent is able to protect our cluster while the monkey is destroying it. Okay, so the healer agent is also armed and it's monitoring currently. So both are active. Okay, and we can see that monkey triggered on web application part of plausible. So it's practically killing it. Is the other one? Yes, the other one is now doing the research, and this shouldn't work. Yes, okay, this is broken. So let's see if this one will pick up everything and see that it needs to restore the web application of plausible. Alright, so the healer actually succeeded. So if I refresh this, it should work. Yes, it's working. However, it did make a mistake. It duplicated my VM, so it created a new VM here. Why? Because Guardrail stopped it for mutating the DB password on the production database, which is fine. This is intended to work like that way, but in this case I do need to clean up the old database. What I'm gonna do here is just tell the Chaos Monkey updates mutate directly, do not rebuild targets as DB is recreated. So I'm gonna allow it to directly do mutation because I don't want it to rebuild again. And for that old DB, delete that old DB. I'm gonna just delete it. Okay, and I also gave the healer permission to do mutations so it doesn't recreate those databases again. Okay, and the second kill didn't happen because it has 50% chance to kill or not to kill. So the second kill just passed. Let's wait for the next tick. Alright, and the second strike is here. So now it killed Postgres database. And if we refresh it here, we can see that the healer actually managed to bring it up pretty quickly. So let's see here. Yes, it managed to do it properly. Great. Let's wait for the third and final strike and to conclude this. Alright, so as we can see, again, it targeted plausible app. We can see it here that, yeah, it just started that one, and that's it. Let's see if healer is able to heal it. And as we can see, it actually did it. It found that plausible VM is down, that both databases survived, and it just recreated it. So now it's in that stage. Alright, so it finished. Let's go and just refresh this, and if it works, yeah, that's it. So far we did 4 strikes from Chaos Monkey, and redu managed to recover it all, every single time. And this is basically as good as you can get of reliability in case that you don't want to go to high ability yet. So I hope you like this demo, and if you'd like to try it yourself, everything is in description.